So in today's video, we're going over a boatload of stuff. I'm going to be going over all the hype and speculation I want for the big reveal show tomorrow, but also I'm going over some new information that I've just received, and it's all about the confirmation now of the 11th edition box set price, the confirmation of the pre-order and release date, and also other dates about a global campaign that's going to be kicking off along with the launch of 11th edition. So let's jump in and let's get into it all. So you know me, I'm going to start the big one. I'm going to start with the hype because I love hype. I love breakdowns. I love reveal shows. There is a big reveal show tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a watch along with it. We're going to be doing giveaways and stuff if you attend. So make sure you're there for that one. It's Skulls. It's the big licensing, big event where they show off all the video games. They're going to announce new video games and show off like merch and new merch and all that type of stuff. But in the background right now are some of the big video games that are going to be there. Starting with Space Marine 2, they've just announced that they're going into year 3 of content. There's a bunch of like brand new skins. The Iron Hands champion is coming as a Tech Marine. A bunch of Iron Hands successor chapters are going to be coming with that. There's more PvP maps coming. They're adding more like arenas, or should I say a rework of the arena and stuff like that. Hopefully, even more stuff is going to be added to that. There's a lot of things on the forums where people are suggesting this, they want that, they want this. I'm not sure how much they're going to be giving us going forward because, of course, Space Marine 3 is on the horizon. And when I say on the horizon, I'm talking at least 2028, right? I'm sure that is a logical way to look at it. So maybe there's just one more year of Space Marine 2 content before they start really investing into the next big sequel, Space Marine 3. But I'm interested to see what happens. I'm a huge Space Marine 2 fan. I can't wait to see what happens going forward in these games. Darktide, apparently there's been leaks already around Darktide. There's going to be a AdMech character being added into it. I'm not sure if it's a tech priest, server, I absolutely no idea, but I know it's AdMech. So look out for that one. Total War Warhammer, I haven't really been following that. A lot of people are upset that Total War 40k is not here, which to be fair, I can actually understand because Total War 40k is still in very, well, I say early development. It's still really early to start showing a lot of that stuff off. They're doing it during their own little end of month shows. We actually just got one where we saw the maps and stuff and the planets and how that looks. It does look really, really cool, but I don't think there's anything more really to see at this point. Battle Sector, I'm sure there's going to be more DLC coming for that. Battle Sector, I've always said this, is probably my favorite Warhammer 40,000 turn-based game. Like, this is literally tabletop without being tabletop. I think it's the closest we're ever going to get to digital tabletop for a 40k game, or I should say official tabletop game, because of course you can go online and play it if you know where to look with certain board games. Bolt Gun 2, that's going to be coming out. Rogue Trader, more DLC for that one. Dark Heresy, yeah, that's coming out soon. Warhammer Survivors, we've seen like this little pixelated game and stuff. Apparently it's a really fun game from people who I know and stuff. So yeah, hopefully it's a good game. It looks okay. It looks nothing like overblown amazing, but it looks like a fun game. Dawn of War 4. This is the big one. This is the one I want to talk about. So Dawn of War 4, from what I've been hearing, from what I've been seeing with the whispers in the warp, apparently this is going to be the announcement of their release date. With 11th edition coming up, all the hype now is around that brand new big 40k product, and they want to ride that wave into the sunset. So we should be seeing a big video of Dawn of War 4, and at the end of that, we should be getting the official release date. I'm hearing it's going to be out by the end of this summer. So summer 2026, Dawn of War 4 will be in our hands and we'll all be playing it. Is it going to be good? Is it going to be amazing? So far, the footage looks decent to me, but, you know, looking and playing are two separate things. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it's amazing and we all get a lot of fun out of it, because there is some big 40k titles stacked up now coming. Now, this is not all about products that we know about. They're going to announce new stuff there. And I have been hearing small whispers through the warp about brand new 40k games. I keep hearing about a tank Warhammer game. Think like War Thunder, think like World of Tanks, but all Warhammer inspired. So something along the lines of that. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but I just keep hearing about that. And truthfully, I used to play War Thunder back in the day before it went like really, really, really monetized, and I did have a lot of fun with it. So if they can do that without the, you know, pay to win options, I'm completely down for that type of game. Really, when you look at 40k games, there's so much out there they could do, like actual like RPGs. I've been saying to people, how amazing would it be to get like a Witcher RPG where you play like an Inquisitor in a hive city. You have like the ultimate authority. You can go from the top of the spire to all the way to the underhive, investigating like Xenos weapons to cults to, you know, gangs killing each other and stuff like that to try and stop the mayhem. That would be absolutely bloody incredible. Kind of like, you know, a Knights of the Old Republic, but you play as an Inquisitor. I think that would be astonishing, but that's just me and my my headcanon so far. But yes, big things coming for this. I'm really excited. And again, that's just the video games we've talked about. Apparently, there's going to be a new Secret Lab. I've got a Secret Lab chair. Dark Angel chairs. Weta Workshop are doing brand new models to reveal. There's going to be a bunch of other merch and stuff like that, all slung at us. I'm sure it's going to be a fun, wild day. I'm excited to see what's on the horizon now for 40k video games, and also all the other little tidbits attached to that. And for those of you who skip forward in the video, may you live forever. You are the word bearers. You're Erebus, right? You can redeem yourself if you go back and watch the previous part. That's the only way you are not confirmed as Erebus / Colferon. Now, for those people who are wanting to know more about 11th edition launch box set, again, we've been talking about this. We've been whispering about this now for literal months in terms of release date, pre-order dates, price. I can confirm 110%. This is coming from the greatest Alferis, the Alferis of Alferis, right? That the pre-order date is the 6th of June, and it's going to be going fully live on the 20th of June. So again, 6th of June for pre-order, 2 weeks in between, and boom, it's released then on the 20th of June. Now, adding to all of that has been the price talk, the price speculation, the price rumors. Again, confirmation from the Whisper that I trust 110% that the price for this box set is going to be €240. We talked about this previously. That kind of translates into a GW pricing between 170 and 180 British pounds. I'm not sure what that is, whether the American Monopoly money or the Australian didgeridoo dues. I have absolutely zero idea. If you want to try and calculate that yourself, I'd really appreciate that. But as far as I know right now, it is confirmed from the sources that I trust to be €240, which again translates between 170 or 180 British pounds, depending on how GW want to price it up. I'm probably going to say, pure theory mode, 175, 50 pence, because, you know, GW loves to throw those 50 pences in. Now, on top of the pre-order date and the release date, we also have another big date to talk about, because with the launch of this box set, there is going to be a global campaign. So the global campaign is basically where you can play it and you can, well, report it somehow, like who wins, the Orcs or the Marines, and maybe they get something from that. Last time, if I'm not mistaken, did they do it where whoever won, their codex came out first, or was that like a vote? I think that was more of a vote thing, but I absolutely have no idea what it means, like in the terms of the Fallout, like whoever wins, is it going to advance a story in the Orcs' favor, the Space Marines' favor? Absolutely no idea. But the global campaign starts on the 22nd of June. So that, if I'm not mistaken, is the Monday. So the weekend after it launches, they're going to start with that big Orc versus Marine, or should I say Orc versus Imperium campaign. That's going to run all the way, apparently, to the 12th of July. So into the start of the next month. If you want to play it, report it, and send all your statistics back to Games Workshop. So we got the pre-order date now on the 6th of June, release date the 20th. The 22nd is the start of the global campaign, and the 12th is when it ends. So it's all happening next month, brothers and sisters of the Imperium. That's coming from me now. 6 pre-order, 20th release, €240 if you want to buy it, and boom, that is it. That is what the Whispers are saying, and I trust them 110%. So in case you need to go out and start saving some money and preparing yourself, that's what I've got for you today. Anyway, thanks for coming. Thanks for watching. As always, if you've got any thoughts, feedback, anything like that, post it down below. I'll try and do my best to answer them. Any, rumors and stuff, just post it down below and we can talk about it down there. See ya. Have a great day, evening, night where you're around the world, and bye-bye.